Dear students, as you know, in the second chapter of Behive the Sound of Music written by Deborah Cowley, I have already explained the first part about Evelyn Glennie, the great musician of the world. And now in the second part, I am going to describe about the great Shehnai player of India, Bismillah Khan. So the second part is as the Shehnai of Bismillah Khan. As you know, Bismillah Khan is an example of success through sheer dedication and hard work. Bismillah Khan loved Banaras and played his Shehnai in many of his temples. Now I am going to describe about the different areas of his life through some point. So first point I am going to describe is the origin of Shehnai. As you know, Bismillah Khan is the great player of Shehnai. But do you know how Shehnai came into existence? In the past time, there was a music instrument was pungi, and it was played in the court of the king. But its voice, its sound was very harsh. So when Aurangzeb sit on the throne, so he did not like the sound of pungi. So he banned to play on pungi. मतलब कि उसने पुंगी पर पुंगी प्ले करना उसने बैन कर दिया. So a barber who used to come in King's Court, he think to make some improvement in this music instrument. So he took a natural hollow stem and he made some holes in the hollow stem. As you know, in the pungi, in the shehnai, in the flute, by the holes you can produce different types of music or sound by opening them and by closing them, and due to the breathing of inhale and exhale. So this barber made some holes on this hollow stem and then he produced music, so it seems very nice. So at last he tried to play this music instrument in the court of Aurangzeb, and when he played in the court of Aurangzeb, Aurangzeb liked this music very much. This is the reason he allowed to play in the court, and this instrument has been given as the name Shehnai because it was improved or made by a nai or a barber and played in the court of Shah. This is the reason this instrument has been called or nominated as Shehnai. It got related to marriage and other happy ceremonies. Means Shehnai used to play only on the happiest occasions. Now it is the birth of Shehnai, how it came into existence, and now I am going to describe in the second point Bismillah's birth and childhood. How Bismillah Khan was born and how he began to play Shehnai. So Bismillah Khan was born on March 21, 1916, Dumraon in Bihar. His ancestors were great Shehnai player, and it was a great thing that in heredity by his ancestors he get the Shehnai playing. His grandfather Rasul Baksh Khan was the player in the Shehnai Nawaz of the Bhojpur king's court, and his father Paigambar Baksh was also a popular Shehnai player. It means to say Bismillah Khan need no effort to do something because he get in heredity, he get from his ancestor. Now in the next point, earlier achievement, what he get in early life. The young Bismillah had interest in music. He was attracted towards his uncle's playing Shehnai. His uncle used to play Shehnai in many places, and since his childhood, Bismillah Khan used to have interest in music. So he used to go with his uncle Ali Baksh who used to play Shehnai in Vishnu temple in Varanasi. And so it became a great instrument for Bismillah Khan to play and learn. And he used to do the practice of Shehnai especially in the temples like Balaji and Mangla Maiya. As well as he used to like do practice in the river bank of Ganga, because he used to say that flowing water of Ganga inspired him to invent new rag and do the practice of Shehnai in well manner. He got his first break when All India Radio opened first time in Lucknow in 1938. Then he got a big break to play his Shehnai on this occasion, so that all people who are listening All India Radio can also listen the playing of Shehnai by Bismillah Khan. Now the next point is memorable performance. Memorable performance. He became so famous Shehnai player that all Indian people want to listen his Shehnai again and again. And not only in India but also in many foreign countries. It was Bismillah who became the first Indian to greet the nation with his Shehnai on the Red Fort on August 15, 1947. When India got freedom on 15th August 1947, then Bismillah Khan got an opportunity to play Shehnai on the Red Fort on this memorable occasion. He gave many memorable performances in India and abroad. His first trip was to Afghanistan. First of all, he went to Afghanistan for his program, and whose King Jahir Shah was highly impressed by his performance. He gave him also a Shahi carpet for this performance. He also composed 2 songs for the films Goonj Uthi Shehnai and Shanadhi Apana. Many directors and producers invited him to give their music in the films. So he gave his music, his songs in 2 films, but after some times he did not like Bollywood, because he thinks that there was everything professional, and he used to play the Shehnai for his own satisfaction. This is the reason he left Bollywood. Now the next is award and honor. Bismillah Khan was honored with many awards. He was the first India to perform at the Lincoln Center Hall in the USA. In USA and famous Lincoln Center Hall, he became the first Indian to perform his Shehnai playing. He took part in the World Exposition in Montreal, in the Cannes Art Festival, and in the Osaka Trade Fair. In all these places, he gave his nice performance. An auditorium in Tehran was named after him. He became so famous that in Tehran there was an auditorium on the name of Bismillah Khan. And many foreigner countries, even USA, said him that he wants to open a music academy, and America says that please come and live here and train to the students. But Bismillah Khan said that I can't leave India and Bihar and Dumran in Banaras and Ganga River. You can make everything here like my facilities and everything, but you can't bring here the sweet water of Ganga, the sweet flowing water of Ganga, the peaceful atmosphere of Ganga. He said that he always missed these places when he used to go in the foreign for any performance. So he always wants to return very soon to his country. In 2001, he was honored with the covetous Bharat Ratna Award after having got all Padma Awards. He got all Padma Awards, and then at last he got the most civilian famous award, Bharat Ratna. He refused to leave Banaras for the USA. His life was a perfect example of the secular tradition of Indian culture. He never says any types of casteism or secularism. He became a living example. He made never discrimination between any types of religion and caste. He used to give the full dedication to all type of people. He remained a good Senai player throughout the life, and even today he is remembered by all Indian and even by the foreigners. Thank you.